Enhanced growth, color, tissue regeneration, and even reproduction of LPS can all be associated with optimal living conditions and easyLPS. Stay tuned for details. Welcome to another episode of CVTV. My name is Jeremy and I will be your host for today. In this episode, we'll introduce you to a new premium food from easyReefs, specifically for large polyp stony corals, or LPS. While most LPS in our tanks will survive with good lighting and free-floating particulate food in the form of plankton and fish food, the main goal as caretakers of these magnificent creatures is to help them not only survive, but also thrive. This means having energy and resources to heal, fend off diseases or pests, regeneration from damage, grow, and even sometimes reproduce. It is no secret that an organism that is well fed and provided with all nutritional needs will become stronger and thrive. While some people may argue that our corals get most of their nutritional needs from lighting and the symbiotic relationship they have with zooxanthella, feeding your corals can provide additional nutrients that corals may not get sufficient quantities from photosynthesis. While zooxanthella produces most of the nutrients for their own development and survival, they only assign a small fraction to corals. In other words, corals cannot survive exclusively from limited nutrients derived from zooxanthella, so they need additional sources of proteins, carbohydrates, and even amino acids. Some of these additional sources of nutrients can derive from zooplankton, phytoplankton, bacterial plankton, and in less proportion free amino acids dissolved in water. easyLPS from easyReefs is a single-source zooplankton and marine microalgae that provides LPS corals with high nutritional proteins, fatty acids rich in EPA, ARA and DHA, carbohydrates, and functional micronutrients involved in metabolic pathways of coral organism. easyLPS is developed using only high-quality raw materials produced on location and locally harvested. A careful blend of freeze-dried phytoplankton and zooplankton formulated to meet the specific nutritional requirements of corals such as LPS, acanthes, favias, scolamias, and chalices to name a few. Its perfect 800 micron size ensures optimal digestibility and capture capacity for most LPS corals. easyLPS is available in 30 gram and 70 gram aluminum cans to further preserve the freshness of the product. Best of all, easyLPS requires absolutely no refrigeration whatsoever. It is completely natural and preservative-free with very little impact on your tank's nitrate and phosphate readings. Unlike most coral foods out there, easyReefs makes no secret to what makes up easyLPS. It is comprised of 50% proteins that include essential amino acids, which are the key for coral growth and development of coral tissue. 6% fatty acids, which are naturally present in 3 different phytoplankton strings, including Phylodactylum tricornutum, Isochrysis galbana, and Tetraselmis chewi. Finally, it is 18% carbohydrates. If that wasn't enough, easyReefs is fully transparent as to what ingredients are included with easyLPS because they understand that people care deeply for the reef tanks and will not add anything to the tank unless they are fully informed on what's in it. easyLPS ingredients are Palaemon varians, which is a shrimp rich in glutamine, amino acids, and proteins that trigger a quick feeding response. Locally harvested from the fisheries in Veta La Palma. Tetraselmis chewi, a phytoplankton string packed with natural antioxidants, vitamins C, E, B12, and rich in EPA and ARA essential fatty acids. Phylodactylum tricornutum is a phytoplankton packed with beta-glucans that stimulate the immune system. It also has a very high content of EPA essential fatty acids. Isochrysis galbana, also known as T-iso, is a type of phytoplankton that is very rich in DHA, essential fatty acids, and micronutrients critical to the very complex metabolic process. Sardine oil gives the easyLPS that smooth, silky texture. And finally, tocopherol, extracted from rosemary, which is an antioxidant and acts as a stabilizer of essential fatty acids. To prepare the food, simply soak the pellets 2 minutes prior to feeding. It is suggested that you target feed your corals in the evening when the lights go out and the fish are less active. Slowly introduce a few pellets at a time using the coral feeder or a kitchen baster a few inches above the coral to trigger a feeding response. Allow the food to rain down over the coral and be careful not to blast the coral and potentially damage it. It is suggested to feed every other day. You can adjust your feeding level based on the feeding response of the corals, fauna, and your aquarium's filtration capacity. If you experience the presence of residual nutrients or non-desired algae growth, it may indicate excess easyLPS and the amount should be decreased. For best results, we highly suggest using easyLPS in conjunction with Easy Booster. It could also be used in conjunction with easySPS for mixed reef tanks with small stony polyp corals, or SPS. We also encourage you to keep a close eye on calcium alkalinity and magnesium intake. Such elements will become consumed at higher rates as the corals experience accelerated growth. Well, that's our video for today. If you'd like to learn more about easyLPS and other great easyReef products, head over to CoralVue.com. If you have any questions or issues with the product, don't hesitate to visit our support portal at CoralVue.com/support. Our friendly support reps are eager to help you with any questions or issues you may have. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the latest product reviews and tutorial videos. You can also follow us on Twitter at CoralVue and give us a like on Facebook at facebook.com/CoralVue Aquarium Products.